Bitcoin is often called digital gold, but what actually happens when you tap send? In the next few minutes, we'll peel back the buzzwords and show how the system really ticks. Welcome to Plugged in Crypto, your connection to crypto. Money is just accounting. For 500 years, merchants have relied on ledgers to record who owns what. The catch: someone, usually a bank, must guard the ledger. If they fudge the numbers, you're broke. Bitcoin replaces that single trusted bookkeeper with math and a network that never sleeps. So, what is a blockchain? Imagine every 10 minutes, we bundle a bunch of transactions into a page called a block. Each block contains three things: a list of payments, a reference number for the block before it, and a cryptographic puzzle piece called a hash. Chain those pages together, and you get a public, time-stamped diary of every Bitcoin ever moved. Change one character in an early page, and every later hash explodes. Tampering is instantly obvious. Hashes are fingerprints. Bitcoin uses SHA-256, which turns any input into a 64-character string that looks random but is totally deterministic. Feed in hello, and you'll always get the same hash. Change it to hello, capital H, and the fingerprint is unrecognizable. That sensitivity is how the chain spots even microscopic edits. Enter the miners. To add a new block, you must find a hash that starts with a certain number of zeros. No shortcut exists, you just keep guessing. Each guess burns electricity, proving you spent real-world resources. That's proof of work. The first miner to land a valid hash broadcasts the block. The network checks it, and the winner gets paid in newly minted Bitcoin plus fees. Right now, the reward is 3.1125 BTC. 4 years ago, it was double. Why the shrinking payout? Every 210,000 blocks, about 4 years, the reward halves. Satoshi coded only 21 million coins into existence. By slashing the faucet every cycle, issuance trends toward zero. Creating digital scarcity, you can audit down to the Satoshi. But miners aren't the police. Nodes are. A full node is any computer running Bitcoin Core that stores the entire blockchain and independently verifies each rule. Correct formatting, valid signatures, no double spends. There are tens of thousands worldwide. If a bad actor tries to break the rules, honest nodes simply refuse the block. Consensus emerges without a CEO, government, or HQ. How do you actually own Bitcoin? Not by holding coins, but by controlling a private key. A long random number only you should know. From that private key, you derive a public key and a human-friendly address. When you spend, you create a digital signature that proves you own the funds. The network validates the signature and records the spend in the next block. Bitcoin tracks unspent outputs, UTXOs. Think of each output like a digital cashier's check. Spend it once and it's forever marked used. Why bother with all this complexity? Because trust is expensive. Banks take fees, governments can censor, and ledgers get hacked. Bitcoin flips that. The software is open source, the ledger is public, and anyone on Earth with an internet link can verify the money supply in under an hour. You don't need to trust miners, exchanges, or even Satoshi. Just run the code. In short, Bitcoin is an ever-growing, tamper-evident ledger, secured by energy and watched by thousands of independent auditors. No middlemen, no business hours, no borders. Bitcoin was more than digital money. It was the spark that lit an entire revolution, but its impact didn't stop at scarcity or code. Episode 4 explores how Bitcoin reshaped politics, power, and the future of finance. Don't miss it. Subscribe now to Plugged in Crypto.